Welcome back, everybody. Hello, good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, all you beautiful people. It's Sunday, and damn, has the HEX price been on an absolute tear. In this video, we're going to be checking out the HEX price. We're going to be looking at some fun articles on Reddit that I found, some fun videos, and of course, remind everyone of the stream tonight with Funding Gym, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tune in for that as well. We have that coming on. So let's get started. Happy Sunday and hello everybody as well. Checking out some daily insights right from the jump. We have HEX actually sitting currently at 6.012 cents. It actually got as high, as a matter of fact, all the way up to 6.4 cents. And guys, this is an absolute tear. I drew this line a few days ago, and we've really been on this little tear actually based on all the information. And really it comes down to hearing some news, hearing some information, hearing what's going on with PulseChain. Richard Hart just made another announcement. We're going to be checking that out in this stream as well. So without further ado, let's see what the PulseChain devs are up to. Once again, they are busy as always, guys. We are looking at the PulseChain GitLab. These are the developers of PulseChain and who are the people creating PulseChain and working with Richard Hart and building this amazing layer 1 project along with PulseX as well. Guys, you can see on here they have been active AF. Brett Paulson, huge shout out. He's been active every single day since January 1st, 2023. Big love, big appreciation to Brett Paulson. If y'all want to give him a follow, you can definitely do so. That is his Twitter handle, @BrettTap. Show some love, show some appreciation for all the work that they're putting in, especially Brett. We have TBC Dev, once again active as of February 18th, 2023. 3 Commons Capital, February 18th, 2023. Guys, these are a lot of the developers are pretty much all active on GitLab. And, you know, I don't know exactly what that means, but it's freaking bullish in my opinion, right? They aren't just sitting around. They are active every single day doing something on this project and in GitLab itself. You have 3 Commons Capital, February 18th. You got Kyle Barr sitting at February 18th. You have SJB sitting at February 16th. Guys, incredible stuff. Like I said before, I'm literally waiting for this moment right here where we see Richard Hart active on PulseChain, or active on GitLab. If this happens, I will be shocked. And I mean, I won't know exactly what that per se means, but I can tell you that that will make me so freaking bullish, almost like I was graduating or going to a homeschool dance or homecoming dance and getting nominated for prom king in my city. That would be incredible, folks. I would be so giddy. You know what I mean? I hope you would feel the exact same way as well. So I don't know how y'all's weekend has been, but based on what I'm looking at right here, we are seeing a lot of bullish momentum happening. Folks, once again, HEX is on an absolute tear. RSI is above the 64 line right now, above the 50 area. It's actually sitting right at 70 at the moment in time, but no, it is 60. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, 60. Yep, it is 70. My bad. 70.51 is actually where it is currently at. But again, the RSI, I don't even think matters when you have PulseChain news. And folks, this is some massive freaking news happening overall. So let's get that pulled up over here, and that way everyone can also see exactly what is happening. So we're gonna look at Richard Hart real quick. Richard Hart win. If you don't know, you should definitely give him a follow. He is almost at 300,000 subscribers. Big kudos and props to Richard Hart. All the love as well. He's only following 1,500 people, and I'm one of those people. Let's go. So absolutely love it right here. Richard Hart follows you. Yes. It's like an accolade, a true accolade in my opinion, especially considering that I only have less than 1,000 subscribers, and yet he put me in his view and his vision, and I'm somehow making his area. Love it, love it, love it. So Richard Hart just recently posted, guys, and we're going to go into this in a little bit more detail. PulseChain.com updates. Testing is going very well now for Prism Pulse, Go Pulse, and Lighthouse Pulse. The private V3 testnet is running with. These are all incredible. Again, you can go visit PulseChain.com if you are wanting to start checking it out yourself. And we can go down here, ChatGPT output. This is comical, actually. This is the first time I've seen this. I loved all the other messages and retweeted them as they got sent out. The fact that he's using ChatGPT, I love it. He's always staying up to date on the latest and greatest innovations, and he's not afraid to try to test some of this stuff out. It's already seen 300,000 views overall with this one announcement. That's probably why we're seeing a massive uptick in the price of HEX, passing the 5-cent threshold, reaching into the 6-cent threshold, and we're just going to continue to go higher and higher. Let's see what he has to say over on the ChatGPT output. ChatGPT, PulseChain implements EIP 1559, burns and reduces the issuance of Pulse by 25% per block compared to Ethereum. This means PulseChain has the potential to be net deflationary, especially during periods of high transaction activity. Let's go. Like, that's so freaking bullish. That's incredible. A scumbag imposter replied with the scam here impersonating me. Guys, please don't fall for these imposters. PulseChain is coming out soon. And the closer and closer it gets, / when it gets here, there's a very high likelihood that there's going to be a lot of imposters trying to impersonate several folks from our community. Don't fall for the scams. Verify the resource or verify the source that you hear from. Triple check. Hear it from multiple places. Don't just put everything on one tweet and saying PulseChain's live. And if that comes from a scam imposter and then they get you to connect your wallet, then you're instantly SOL and just screwed right from the jump. So please, I can only caution everyone to be patient. Triple check. There will be multiple sites to verify this when PulseChain goes live. Please report MCatju, and again, that was the fake imposter here. I'm going to go up here because this is a fun little thread. It actually has a lot more into it as well. He next says sacrifice credits are good. He next says 32 million Pulse validator deposit and max effective balance. Incredible. So in order to become a validator, if you don't know, on the Ethereum side, you needed 33 Pulse. In order to do it, well, we're going to be increasing the supply by 1.2 million. So he's actually got it now to actually become a validator by delegating 32 million Pulse. This stays in your wallet. You do not have to give up your crypto. You do not have to give up your coins. And he's working on multiple other items as well. He has 10 slots available in this scenario for that to be happening. And the consensus layer reward burning compensates for faster slots and a 25% burn on top. As for the client setup, validator nodes, Prism Validator, Prism Beacon, Go Pulse, API nodes, boot nodes, all of these are freaking good to go, and he's got backups of them as well happening at the same time. So it's not just coming from one area. This is actually hitting it both at the same time. You can then dive into this tweet. Archive node, Prism Beacon, Go Pulse, including the full 13 terabytes of Ethereum mainnet history, folks. Again, when PulseChain launches, it is copying every ERC20 token on the Ethereum chain, and they have to actually get all the history of Ethereum since its existence, and that's 13 terabytes of data. He's already got it copied, and that does include that as well based on this tweet right here. Lighthouse node, Lighthouse and Go Pulse. They got the network is now 8,400 slots into the new Beacon chain block of 16,501,000 without a hiccup. Aragon has a problem they introduced recently. So what the devs are doing, this was that tweet that he said they found a bug and everyone freaked out and sold their HEX, and the price of HEX dropped 22% that day. He said Aragon is a problem they introduced recently. So devs are actually rolling back to a version before they introduced that bug. Easy fix, right? Boom, that was pretty simple. Withdrawing after staking on PulseChain will require the upstream changes from Ethereum mainnet, or aka Shanghai fork, to work for them, which can then be merged into PulseChain when the Pulse devs see it worked out well for them. So he's not waiting, he's not waiting for PulseChain to launch, or he's not waiting for the Shanghai network to launch. This is also confirmed by Brett Tepp, one of the developers. I'll get to that here in just a minute as well. So thus, the Pulse devs are working on both the rolled back Aragon version and even a potential fix to their newest version. Both clients are currently syncing to the test to test the fixes. And again, this is that chat GPT that he just said one moment ago. So guys, this is some bullish freaking news. Are you excited? Leave a comment down below. Let me know how excited you truly are, because guys, I am so freaking pumped right now. Whenever I see this information, it gets me so fired up. Like, this is incredible news. The fact that we are getting announcements of PulseChain, we're just so freaking blessed. And yes, guys, this is what we've been looking for. Whether it's good or bad, we want to know what's going on. This is when we know. He's actually gave us an update every single week for the last 6 weeks in a row. That's so bullish, okay? That's so freaking bullish. I can't even describe how that works and how it is. So let me pull up here where Brett Tepp actually says his response, because this is something that, again, I think everyone needs to also see. Excuse me. Let me grab some coffee while we're waiting. All right, so he actually made some context to it as well. So this is Brett Tepp on Twitter. You can follow him by going to @BrettTepp. Easy and simple. So on here, it says, context is important. This is a public dev room in response to devs after Richard Hart Wynn spoke about these things. No breaking news is going to come from him in secret or in public. All the news is going to be from Richard Hart, and we've talked about this as well. Well, one of the most recent tweets that he actually stated on here, give me 1 second. I don't know if it was through this message or through Telegram. Big shout out to Hodl Dog, by the way, folks. Hopefully y'all are giving some love for him. Big shout out to him. He had a brain hemorrhage and ended up hurting himself, because this is a second hospital visit, 2 brain hemorrhages, 1 crack in the skull. Like, again, big shout out. Send some love his way if you haven't seen that already. He's an awesome part of the community as well. Focus on rest. We'll be here when you get back, says Brett Tepp. And let me see if I can find it again. It's probably not going to be in this one, so let me see if I can pull that up over here once again, and we'll get that information pulled up. Here we go. All right, but that's going to be the big one, guys. Gwei is actually pretty much, it's reasonable right now. Again, you want to see Gwei around 8 to 12, but with the new launch of this freaking blur.io, it's using up a lot of gas, and people are paying a lot on the new network. So gas right now, I assume if you're seeing this little range between, really 15 to 25, I think is a pretty good range if you're looking to stake, if you're wanting to end your stake anytime soon. Now's a pretty good time to get this done as well. So that way y'all have an idea. If you're looking to transact, this is a reasonable time, because when Blur was first announced, that shit had the freaking Gwei at like 700 Gwei, and you do not want to transact on the Ethereum network at that time. Not bueno for anybody. So let's see what's going on, everybody. Let's give some shout outs, give some love to everyone who came in the stream. What's happening, folks? It's Sunday. We're here just having fun, relaxing. We got Crypto Compassion saying, let's go. Looking forward to this live stream. Thank you so much, Crypto Compassion, for all the love you shared recently and all the tweets and all the promotions of all the tweets as well. We got Debbie G in the house. What's up, Debbie G? Big GZ also coming through. Dev's putting in that work. Yes, sir. Devs are definitely putting in that work right here. Let me increase that size up some right here. We got Moonmud in the house. Good afternoon, my bullish man. What's up? What's up? Yeah, dude, are you freaking, like, dude, that's some bullish news right here, and it's clearly proven that it's bullish as well, People are feeling that price and they're definitely loving it. In fact, so many folks who are wanting to buy HEX below 3 cents and they've had the last, what, 6 months, 8 months to go buy HEX. They haven't ever bought some because they thought it was going to reach below a penny. And now they're chasing, trying to get some more HEX before PulseChain launches. Again, when emotions get in the way, you end up making the wrong decisions so many times. So we talk about it here on this channel all the time. It's the 5 P's, folks. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. If you just plan and you can make a plan and then you can execute that plan and follow the plan accordingly, you make much better decisions, and at least they're decisions that you can live with. They're not based on emotion that you are trying to chase. So, the 5 P's, remember that right there. What's up, Crypto Compassion? Absolutely showing some fire. Big GZ, what's up, ATX and Hexicans? How are you, my friend? Clifton, great news from RH and ATX. Always great content. Remember to sub and go all in on ATX Crypto. Well, I'm not going to stop you from saying that. You preach, brother. Come on, give me a sub, folks. If you are liking the content, you like seeing some of this information, you liking what's going on, you liking my vibe, all that good stuff, hit me up with a subscribe. And shit, even smash the like button. Might as well do it since you're already down there. All right, what's up? We got Doug in the house. Hello, Hexicans. Doug saying, let's fucking go. Let's do it. Debbie G, what's up, Debbie G? Ashtree, hello, hello. How are you? How are you? How are you? Happy Sunday to every single one of you beautiful people. I hope y'all are having a fantastic weekend. I know, I mean, if you think about it, folks, the month of February is already almost over. We have roughly about 9 more days remaining for the month of February, and it just keeps flying by. I don't know if y'all are feeling that same thing like I'm feeling, but January just was like a blink of an eye to me. February is flying by as well. We're seeing the HEX price increase. We're seeing the T-share rate go up. All these things are continually happening, and it's just really good stuff for our ecosystem. I'm a big fan of what's going to be coming here in the very near future, plus, of course, all the way up into the end in the very far future as well. Not sure where my comment went. Obviously, YouTube didn't like it, lol. Well, O-Carts, I see you in the house. You're welcome to say... I see what you said here. I'm already laughing. Let me get it right here. Love the pump. Love it, love it, love it. O-Card said, I feel like a virgin again, ready to lose my virginity. Let's bring on PulseChain. Obviously, YouTube is like, no, that's not appropriate. That's inappropriate. And they, you know, that freedom of speech and freedom of movement, that's what I sacrifice for. What are you talking about? That's amazing. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah. Clifton giving a little lol as well. That's some funny shit right there. All right, let me see if I can find out. Again, I want to say, God, where did I see that little message at? Because Brett Tepp actually mentioned, and I'll just say it right here, just keep it simple, and I don't have to go hunting and digging for it as well. But Brett Tepp actually mentioned on here, they asked, hey, do we have to wait until until Ethereum launches the Shanghai update to launch PulseChain? And he basically said no, which was amazing. He's basically saying that we can always implement it later. They don't want to implement something brand new, possibly inject a bug that they haven't even had a chance to test out. So what's really beneficial that I think a lot of people aren't really understanding is everything that Ethereum 2.0 is doing when PulseChain finally launches, we are going to have the luxury of choosing if we want to inject that into our system as well. So we don't have to inject it right away. We can let Ethereum be the guinea pig and let them find out all the flaws and let them fix everything. And then once it's all fixed, pretty and nice, we can tweak a couple of things and then move it on into PulseChain. That is incredible if you ask me. Like, how freaking cool is that? So we're not having to constantly try to get the exact information right away from Ethereum. I think a lot of folks don't really understand that. They are kind of thinking that again, Ethereum's going to come up with an update and PulseChain's going to have that same update. No. We get to pick and choose what updates that we like and that we want to bring over into PulseChain as long as PulseChain launches and they haven't already launched it on Ethereum. Because when PulseChain launches, folks, everything's getting copied. Okay, so make sure you got your stakes ready. Make sure you got your HEX in the bag. Make sure you got any crypto that you're looking at holding. If you got crypto on other networks, Polygon, Avalanche, Binance, and you're working with all these other ones, thank you so much for the subscribe as well. Much love, Patro. But these are things that are going to be happening across the board, folks. They're going to say, hey, we don't have to worry about it at this point in time. We want to wait and see how it's going to happen. And that is so incredible. We are so freaking lucky that we have this opportunity. Oh, low mic. Ooh, I turned down my mic just a smidge. My bad. I did turn down the mic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just turned it down a little bit. I didn't mean to. And of course I went on a little rant and rave while my mic was low. So, obviously that's just part of how it goes. I shouldn't have ever touched it. We already know that. You don't mess with stuff if everything's working. Gosh, we know this. If it ain't broke, you don't fix it. And sound quiet. Mic check, please. Hopefully let me know back down to how the mic check is coming in. Give me a good thumbs up in chat. Let me know 777 in chat. Guys, I just recently hit 777 subscribers. In fact, that number is just going to continue to increase. Just went up because we just got another subscriber on the channel right now. But that is incredible, and I want to give so much love to all of you beautiful people who ended up making this a possibility, who's making this a reality for me. I'm just sharing some information. I am bullish in the ecosystem, and the fact that y'all are enjoying this as well, it just means so freaking much. Yeah, we got a lot of low mic in here. I know. That's what I get. That's what I get for adjusting anything. You don't mess with stuff. If it ain't broke, you don't fix it, right? And I was like, oh, maybe I'm peaking a little bit. Maybe I just turn it down, and then that's what I get. Anyways, all right, we got Hex Squid in the house. What's up, Hex Squid? How are you, my friend? Mudhog in the house. 777, love it. 777 needs a little top off, but I can hear you. Hey. All right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I ended up switching up a couple of things in the system, so I can always increase my mic volume as well and actually get it all the way up to here and really make it so that way y'all can hear me. I'm going to bring it all the way up into the yellow. You really shouldn't be able to worry about it. If I got too loud now, then again, let me know, because once again, I adjusted it on the fly. And we know not to do this stuff. All right, but I wanted to show some funny memes as to what was going on, because there's been some funny stuff in our ecosystem as of late. So let me share this little funny meme real quick. Let me know what y'all think of it as well. It says, hey plebs. And then you come down. Hex has had flawless operation for over 3 years now, and the price went up 1,000,000%. Hex.com. Everyone's like, scam, RH buys Gucci with your Hex. Everyone fucking freaks out. So you're basically just stirring the pot, and now he's running away. I thought this was absolutely hilarious when I saw it. PulseChain is not launching. Market cap is too high. RH owns all the coins. Ponzi, scam, spam king. Like, everyone who's shouted all these things, what I find the most hilarious part of this article or picture right here is everyone who has really shouted all these things from the top of their lungs have actually typically been the freaking scammers. Like, how comical is it that this dude is actually saving so many people? But yeah, it is very easy to incite a riot from a lot of people. You just have to say Richard Hart's name in the crypto community Reddit, and then people are like, "Wah!" I fucking love it. There was another fun video that I also saw recently, and this actually came from Tiano. I don't know exactly how to say it. Whoops, where did it go? Did I close it? All right, I'll just go back to the video again, because yep, it was right here. Nope, not right there. All right, so yeah, it was this one right here. So this is a little update that I recently saw as well. Let me know if y'all can hear the sound on it. I'm going to go ahead and play this video, but I thought it was quite hilarious as well. So let's do a quick little reaction. Watch this little video once again. Oh no! My Rubik's Cube just went. The cool part about toys is you can always put them back together. But this is all that's left of it right now. It broke into so many pieces, but again, all of them just snap back in and snap back on. Oh, silly me. That's what I get for putting it on the table. All right. I want PulseChain. Hey, can't wait for that documentary, by the way. Fresh and Fit did an interview with him. CoinHub mentioning it, all of it. No sound. Oh my goodness. I just want to almost give up, you know, in some cases. It's like, why? Anyways, I want y'all to go check out that video. If you want to go see it yourself, you definitely can. I was trying to find a way to, you know, copy it myself, and I don't think there was a way to copy it in this regard. You can find it in the streams as well. Not sure exactly why the sound isn't coming through, but I'm not about to figure that out. Yeah, thanks again. Yeah. I can't hear it. I know. Oh my goodness. This is why I don't try setting stuff up. All right, yeah, the setup is real today. Yeah, we can't hear the vid. I know. I'm gonna give up on the video. Forget that video. Forget it. I didn't even want to talk about it in the first place, okay? That was just a video that don't even matter. But no, I do recommend y'all go check it out. Go to Reddit, look up TA1NO, and you can see all the little posts that he has. And this is one of the posts that he ended up doing on Reddit. It was a fun video. You can definitely go check it out. Yeah, exactly. No one wants to hear the ignorance haters. I know it's funny though. Yeah, so all these folks, again, like that are even mentioning PulseChain, guys, the walls are freaking dropping, for real. Whenever I say this, and I truly do mean it, the walls are coming down for gatekeeping of HEX, PulseChain, PulseX, Richard Heart, the ecosystem that we have. The gatekeeping walls are truly coming down at this point in time, and I am a big fan of really what's going to end up happening. I wonder if... No, I'm not going to try to figure that out. I'll have to figure that out a different stream a little bit later. I don't want to keep y'all busy and, you know, watch me go through some troubleshooting stuff as well. But yeah, that was kind of the big stream that I ended up having. Richard Heart came out with his most recent tweets. I definitely advise go and follow him on Twitter. You're going to get a lot of great updates and information. Again, it's at Richard Heart Win. Make sure that he's got the blue check mark. Make sure you see his picture. There was a fake of him recently, so his background actually looks like this. The other impersonator ended up having his own Indian profile as well, and it was basically a profile that also got hacked, but they switched all of it to say Richard Heart. It was the whole thing. It's a whole thing, yeah. So I'm not really too worried, but guys, he's racking these followers up right here. Almost 300,000 subscribers. Big props to Richard Heart right there as well. Let's take a look over here at Uniswap. This is the liquidity pool happening as of HEX, and guys, there's not much liquidity in here, which just means, once again, for those folks who aren't really familiar with it, the lower the liquidity is it's in the market, able to be used and purchased and sold, the easier it is for the price to fluctuate and move, whether it go up or down. So it may go up drastically quite a bit, but it may not be able to hold it for that long, and then it may fall. But that's going to, again, come with the low liquidity. But look at what we're working with over here, folks. This is so crazy. We passed the 5-cent wall that we were talking about for a long time. Everything to the right of this red line now is basically buy orders. Everything to the left of the red line is sell orders. And so these are people saying they're going to cash out and take some profits. In fact, I do advise taking profits. I talked about it all the time on my streams, because again, I think it's very important and it doesn't get talked about often enough. Have a good profit taking strategy. I'm implementing my own strategy that I'm able to use, and I actually have limit orders set already in place to be able to cash out, take profit, and then when the price drops lower, I have limit orders to also buy. Having limit orders to sell, having limit orders to buy, it's just going to make you win in this game of crypto. If you're planning on being in this industry for a long time, if you're planning on using this to possibly become a crypto not even expert, someone who's just relying only on crypto and making a living on crypto, that is what you need to be learning. You need to learn how to go about setting it up properly. And so here on the channel, we discuss a couple of things. But guys, look at the price of Pulse. When Pulse launches, this is an estimate of where it's going to be. But this is live data right here. It tracks all this information. So it gets a current supply of how much Ethereum is in the market. Why does this matter? Because again, PulseChain is multiplying the Ethereum network by 1 million to 1.2 million. So we can already assume, based on all these metrics right here, based on a $1.2 million markup in the supply for PulseChain, that the price of Pulse is going to be roughly around 0.0014, or AKA a 14x from sacrifice price. We also have the Uniswap analytics as well, providing liquidity pools, a different style, and again showing around 0.0014, or once again 14x. And this is pulling live data from HEX, live data from Ethereum, and this is actually found in my Patreon, link down in the description below. I have this as well. If you want to learn how to become a millionaire, you can use this calculator to use it to your advantage. Type in your investments, type in how much it is, go through some figures, and it'll tell you how much it would take. And this isn't too far out of the ballpark. In roughly 4 years time, this is what I'm basing it on. In 4 years time, if you go through and PulseChain goes and does a 4000x, and we have PulseX go and do a 500x, and HEX goes and just does a 50x from here, based on all these numbers that you see in the system right here, that puts you at a millionaire status. So guys, get ready to hold on, because this rocket's freaking coming, and it's coming fast. So don't get left behind, and do not make the mistake of getting that done as well. Now, I just want to give a quick little shout out to all my supporters of Patreon, all the people who have come, and all the supporters of the subscribers of the channel as well. I'm going to be hopping off the stream today for now, but guys, I am streaming today 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm doing an interview with Funding Jim. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for those of y'all in different time zones. And well, you're welcome to come back, visit, have some questions. We're going to be going through, having a whole bunch of fun on the interview as well. And I will catch you in that stream very soon. Peace.